Are you there, Bubba? I can't see him because he's there somewhere. Here he comes. Here he comes, the little sausage. There you go, mate. Come on. Come and join me. There's a good boy. Ooh, he's a good. Oh, he's a lemon squeezer. Here's this little dog. So, hello. Today I'd like to take a look at this, which is, well, one of my favourite vehicles of all time, actually. The Morris Minor was a very iconic vehicle in the UK. The Minor 1000 it was known as, or in this case it's a 600 weight. CWT means 100 weight in imperial measurements. So it's a 600 weight vehicle. Vans, they were used by, well, all sorts of people. The post office, the GPO, the General Post Office used them back in the day. Electrical works on streets and things like that, you know. But they were yellow. The electric company ones were yellow. The GPO ones were red. But they were very popular vans. Amazing bits of kit in actual fact. And this one's from, looks like it's from 1964. Sorry, it's sort of getting a bit darker nowadays. It's sort of coming on winter time, so I've got to be careful with this because it's in immaculate condition for its age. Again, it's like new old stock. I often find these things. So that's the van, and it came in two formats. Either a closed van, you know, panel van, or it was like an open pickup, or what they call in Australia a ute, a utility. So you can, like a builder would use this one. They had a very distinctive kind of engine note, you know. Lovely cars and sort of grind crash gearbox sort of thing, even though it was a Synchromesh. If you can't grind it, find it. But or rather, it's the other way around, isn't it? If you can't find it, grind it. But yeah, they were lovely vans, and that was the dash. That was the dash there, the control. Very simple. These were sort of places where you could put things, gloves or bits and bobs, you know, packs of cigarettes, whatever. Probably in the case of the builders, the pages are a little bit unwilling to open, which is a shame. I don't really want to force them because I don't want to spoil it. I'm very good at spoiling things, me. Clumsy as a one-armed bandit, but that would be what the steering wheel looked like. These were metal wires almost. I remember the horn was central. Those were the pedals. Clutch, obviously brake, accelerator. I don't know what that was. Oh, ventilation probably. Was it? I don't know. Don't ask. Just ignore the man behind the curtain. It's just the Great Wizard of Oz, you know. He knows all about these things. No, I'm joking. But no, it's a lovely bit of kit, and it's the usual suspects, you know. Those interior door latches, where I remember them well. A friend of mine, Aid, had one, and these were chrome. These were all lovely chrome, and as were the window winders, chrome. Fantastic. So there's all sorts of different things it's got there, preparing for the road. Bear with me, because as I say, I can't seem to get these pages to unglue. Heating and ventilation you've got there. The water valve. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? The water valve. I suppose that was for some sort of a cold weather where you could let a bit of gas out or something. I don't know. Very old technology, you know, but they're very well made car, to be fair. And well, there's a whole load of bits going on. I don't think it's too long because it's the same old, isn't it? But there's a sort of servicing thing here, and it's your usual there's a supplement for this one, which is brilliant. 1964 modifications. BMC stands for British Motor Corporation. My fingers, I can't get anything open. Yeah. So what is that? What is that darn thing there? And number 11. It's seat adjustment. So that's it. It's a rudimentary seat adjuster. Number 2 is the headlight dip switch. You see, in the old days, you dipped your headlights from the floor. Your foot did it. So I've no doubt every time you use the clutch with big feet like mine, like the clown's feet I've got, you'd have dipped the headlights up and down as well. I've no doubt I'd have been known locally as the Flasher. The man that flashes us all. But yeah, but the dash was very basic. There's the key ignition was in the middle, I remember that much. And then the heating was very basic. It was a cold car. As I say, a friend of mine, Aid, had one. His had the wood, in actual fact. His was called the Traveller. They came as saloon, obviously 600 weight van, and Traveller, which had the wood on the back, and they had two sort of opening doors at the back. And anyway, I remember we were in somewhere on sea. I can't remember where it was now. My mind is going. But we were at some seaside resort down the south of England. We'd gone down there with Aid's girlfriend, and I was in the back. And he said, "Oh, watch this!" And he dumped the clutch, and he revved the engine as much as he could, and then he just let the clutch out furiously, hoping to do a wheel spin. You know, as we took off. Except the half shafts stripped, as did the prop shaft. So no car. So we pushed it well as best we could, because it was kind of the prop shafts were all dragging on the ground. We pushed it as best we could into the that's wiring diagram, by the way. We look at how basic that is. You know, that is amazing, isn't it? That's a basic wiring diagram by any standards. And yeah, and ultimately walked back to the station. He had to then go back down to pick the car up and get it fixed and drive it back. What a shame for him, but at the same time it was an adventure, I suppose. We went down in a car and we came back on a train. All we were missing was the planes, you know. and the Uncle Buck and Steve Martin moments and comedy in between time. But yeah, no, okay. So it's key to lubricants and things like that. I think Jimmy's going off because it's cold now. It's getting colder. So there you go. I think I'll wrap it up there. The thing wasn't for notes. As I say, this is new old stock. So it's an original. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Oh, that's the lubrication diagram. So that's all leaf springs, semi-elliptic leaf springs, of course. This is what stripped. This half shaft thing here. When he dumped the clutch, that universal joint there just sheared. That was it. It was over. But yeah, there's nothing you can do about that apart from get a mechanic to jack the car up and fix it. But anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. I always very much appreciate it. If you've got this far, it's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Have a great week or weekend whenever this is uploaded. All the very best wishes to you. Cheers.